You are watching a production of Sonoma TV, brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.
Now it's not working. Batting cleanup for Otters at first base, number 25, Justin Olson. I'll let
And a very good evening and welcome to Arnold Field in Sonoma, where tonight it is Pride Night here at the ballpark. And we have a good crowd that has filing in and had the Pride Gals throw out 4 ceremonial first pitches, and we are ready to rock and roll. The Lincoln Potters in town coming in to tonight's game with a record of 10-5 on the season. However, they've lost 4 straight, including on Wednesday to the Stompers, 8-4 in Lincoln at McBean Stadium. And the Stompers are going to look to do that again here in front of the hometown crowd in Sonoma. Getting the start for the Stompers is the 6'2", 200-pound right-hander Orlando Leon, the right-hander out of Modesto, California, going to be playing at University of Hawaii at Hilo next year, making his 3rd start of the season. His last start was on Sunday against the Solano Mudcats. He went 6 innings, allowed 5 hits, 2 runs. Neither of them were earned. Struck out 2, walked 1. And his other start against the Petaluma Leghorns back on June 4th went 4 shutout innings, allowing just 1 hit, walking 1, and striking out 4. So hasn't given up an earned run all season to this point, and he's going to look to continue his good start on the mound. The Stompers defense from left to right: Reese Kent, Jackson Castillo, Connor Blau. On the infield from 3rd to 1st, Mikey Bell, Alex Gavea, Max Handren, and Tucker McEnroe. Jack Gallagher is behind the plate, and of course on the mound is the big right-hander Orlando Leon. Stompers dropped last night's game 11-5 to the West Coast Kings, a non-league game. So back in CCL play tonight against the Potters. Stompers are 1-4 in league play, hoping to ride the ship after the slow start in their new league, looking for a 2nd straight league win. And against these Potters, who they'll see again tomorrow night back up in Lincoln. So 3 matchups with the Potters this week. So these 2 teams will be very familiar with one another by the time the week is over, as Leon is getting ready to finish up his warm-up tosses. And a very nice crowd has filed in to start the game and expected to grow a bit throughout the early part of this game, first couple of innings, as JT Walden, the leadoff man for the Lincoln Potters, will stand in. Couple of games underway right now. West Coast Kings leading the Solano Mudcats 3-1. That's in the 4th at Vanden High School. And just underway, the Crawdads and the Healdsburg Prune Packers. So Walden is ready. Leon is ready. And let's do it from Sonoma. First pitch is a fastball on the outer half. And we are underway at 6:11 p.m. local time. And the game time temperature is 66 degrees. Slight breeze blowing out toward right center field as the 0-1 rather misses low. And a check swing foul. Leon now ahead in the count 1-2. Stompers will be in Lincoln tomorrow night, and then in Fairfield Sunday for a Father's Day matchup with the Mudcats, 1 o'clock first pitch. And then a day off Monday before a Tuesday through Saturday slate next week. And the fastball just misses outside. Walden with that open stance in the left-handed batter's box. And that one's drilled to right center field, hit well. Going back is Blau, and it's a leadoff home run for JT Walden. And just like that, the Potters with a 1-0 lead. So here's Trey Furry.
Typically, it's blowing this way for that. Either left center or right center.
Walden was at 391, a homer and 4 RBIs, and ball 1 to Furry. And a foul ball. Just getting a piece is Furry, 1-1. Furry at 326, 2 homers, 15 RBIs. And the 1-1, a breaking ball, doesn't break. And fastball misses, so 3-1 on Furry. And there's a strike. Run the count full 3-2. And the full count pitch, swung on line, into right center field. That's going to duck in for a base hit. So second hit already for the Potters and as many at bats. And I'll bring in Brandon Motherall. So Liam struggling a bit to start this one. That one's in the air to left field. Going back is Kent. He back steps and makes the catch for out number 1. And Leon's able to get on the board there. That'll bring in Dan Pruitt. Check that, Justin Olson will be the hitter. Stompers 4-5 on the season overall. First pitch misses low, skips away from Gallagher, and going to second is Furry. Olson at 178, 3 homers, 9 RBIs. Just 5 for 28 to start the season. And a fastball called strike. Wind blowing out toward right center field. And the Aces are free here in the first. And it's 2-1. Potters led by manager Ryan Stevens. Stevens was actually ejected from Wednesday's game in the 9th inning, arguing balls and strikes. It was a game the Potters lost to the Stompers 8-4. Two-one. That's cut on a missed. So 2-2 the count. One run in for the Potters on the leadoff home run by JT Walden. And Furry singled. He advanced to second on a wild pitch. And in that process, Motherall flew out to Reese Kent left. And now a 2-2 count here on Olson. That's in the dirt. Skips away from Gallagher. And starting and then stopping was Furry. He holds at second, so 3-2 to Olson. Rod Materi calling balls and strikes for tonight's game. Payoff pitch. That's up and away. Ball 4. Olson wonks first and second, 1 out for Dan Pruitt. And now pitching coach Mike Nunez will make an early trip to the mound. Pruitt, 6'2", 250-pounder, out of Oklahoma Baptist, originally from Oklahoma City. Tied a school record with 24 home runs this past season for Oklahoma Baptist. Stole 17 bases, hit .390, drove in 68 runs, scored 70 times, and had 15 doubles with 5 triples. And racked up a lot of awards in the process. Pruitt cuts and misses. He's a D2 CCA second-team All-American and a Rawlings first-team All-American. Originally went to Dallas Baptist, as well as Western Oklahoma State. And it's 0-2. Went to Putnam City High School in OKC. Down the count 0-2 on Leon. Leon set at the belt. Furry takes off. Pitches outside. Throws way late by Gallagher. I think he was waiting to see if he would have gotten that call in the outer half, but the slider missed. And it's 1-2. So the double steal is pulled off by Furry and Olson. Leon needs the strikeout here with second and third, 1 out. Got him. Goes down looking for out number 2. A big strikeout for Leon. And that'll bring in Reese Regatz. So still 2 on for Lincoln. And that pitch skips away from Gallagher, and Ragatz is heading down to first. And the umpire never made a signal to say that hit him, and he's going to call him back. Actually, never mind. He's going to leave him there. He was going to call him back and then ask for help, and they did say that Ragatz was hit by a pitch. So that'll bring in Troy Shields. So Leon's still going to work from the stretch with the bases loaded. Shields chops one off his leg and foul. Shields, another Oklahoma Baptist product, originally from El Dorado, California. Played in 30 games this past season with Oklahoma Baptist, started 27 of them, hit just .232. Did have 4 home runs. Now it's fouled back to the screen, and it's 0-2. So Leon a strike away from limiting the damage. Potters got the leadoff home run from Walden, a single by Furry. Motherall flew out, a walk to Olson, strikeout of Pruitt, and then Raggets was hit by a pitch. See if Leon can get out of the inning. Slider outside. Shields a transfer to Oklahoma Baptist. Originally went to Folsom Lake College. That was 2021 season, hit 4 home runs, 24 RBIs. Potter's making Leon throw a lot of pitches. This will be pitch number 28 of the inning. And there'll be a 29th coming. Shields at 193 on the year, 1 homer, 7 RBIs. Leon fires, and another foul ball. And a nice at-bat by Shields. One of the more energetic crowds we've had here at Arnold Field in the early part of the 2022 campaign. Pitch number 30 coming from Leon. Right-hander deals. Slider, another chopper. Shields really making Leon work here. Furry on third, Olson on second, Raggets on first. Got him. Went back to the slider, and Shields strikes out to end the inning. So the Potters get the home run from Walden, but leave the bases loaded. Stompers are coming to bat here on Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27, and the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV, brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan Spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3300. 3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
Bottom of the first inning, Stompers coming to bat. Trailing 1-0, and they'll send up Jackson Castillo to start. Be Castillo, Gavea, and Handren. Top three of the order. Noah Rabin hits fourth, McEnroe fifth, Jack Gallagher sixth, Mikey Bell bats seventh, Reese Kent eighth, and Connor Blau rounds out the order batting ninth. And there's ball one.
If you signed up to race Rawhide, head on over to the first base dugout right now.
And it's 2-0. Castillo at 307. And that's 3-0. 307, 1 homer, 6 RBIs. And there's a strike. On the mound for the Potters is the lefty Brian Green. 6'3", 230-pound southpaw, as Castillo foul tips this one into the glove of Troy Shields behind the plate. 3-2. On the ground to the right side, Olson flips to the pitcher Green covering, who wins the race to the bag to beat Castillo for out number 1. And that'll bring in Gavea.
Now batting, shortstop Alex Gavea.
Green from Davis, California, and attending his hometown college, UC Davis, sophomore. Gavea takes up and away. On the ground to the right side. Bobbled by Stahl. Tries to recover, and it's not in time. That's an E4. On Stahl at second. And Gavea is aboard. And that'll bring in Max Handren.
Now batting, second baseman Max Handren.
Got it working on the scoreboard. Throw over to first. Gavea dives back. Leave it up there for a bit. Let him know about it. Handren takes inside. So 1 out base runner for the Stompers. Handren facing Green, lefty to lefty. That one's on the ground, past the dive of Olsen into right field. Gavea on his way to third, he'll get there easily. Handren with the 1 out single, and the Stompers are in business. Runners at the corners with 1 out. So here's Noah Rabin. So Stompers trying to respond. Rabin, another left-handed hitter. And that's low. All 4 batters Green has started with the first pitch ball. Rabin takes a strike. Aces are free here in the bottom of the first. Just underway from Sonoma. Rabin takes a slider for a called strike. Green looking for the strikeout, the double play ball. And that skips away from Shields. Here comes Gavea, flip to the plate is not in time. Gavea slides in safely. It's 1-1. Very close play, and home plate umpire Rod Materi took a long time to finally make that call. I wonder what the delay was, but Gavea scores. Handren, in between all that, goes up to second. And it's a 2-2 count now on Rabin. And he takes ball 3. Shields has a quick word with Green. So Gavea hustles home to tie the game, and another chance for the Stompers. Rabin fouls it back to the screen. Another 2-2 to Rabin, swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for out number 2. That'll bring in Tucker McEnroe.
Now batting, first baseman Tucker McEnroe.
McEnroe fouls it right side out of play. McEnroe at .333, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. Has a chance to score Handren, who's at second. And a chopper up the middle. Clifford over the shortstop field, throws to first in time to get McEnroe to end the inning. But the Stompers tie it up with a run on a hit, and they leave 1. We head to the second, tied at 1 here on Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27, and the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV, brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza This local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
That was the Rawhide race, brought to you by Sonoma.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.
Drew Stahl to lead things off for the Lincoln Potters. It'll be 7, 8, 9, bottom third of the Potters order. And there's a strike. Check that 8, 9, and 1 for Lincoln. 1-1, our score. That's up and away. And the fastball drifts inside. 2 balls and a strike. Leone delivers ball 3. Leone not quite as sharp early on as he was in his first 2 outings. There's a strike. Stahl thought it was ball 4. The pitch outside. Stahl walks to lead off the second. Second walk issued by Leone. And that'll bring in Nolan Clifford.
Remember, when Nolan strikes out, all line is $1 off.
Prune Packers with a 1-0 lead over the Walnut Creek Crawdads. That's in the 3rd inning. And that skips away from Gallagher on the pass ball. So Clifford up to second, or right there, Stahl up to second, 1-0 on Clifford. So Potters with a chance to take the lead once again. Now it's fouled left side out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. Clifford at an even 200, 3 for 15. No homers, 1 RBI. That's fouled back. 1-2 the count. One, two coming from Leon. Here it is. Got him. Clifford down on strikes. And that'll bring in JT Walden.
Now batting left fielder JT Walden.
Walden homered to lead off the ball game. One and 0. Walden, left-handed hitter. Leon working from the third base side of the rubber. There's a strike. Aces are free here in the second. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on, and a 1-1 game. Trey Furry would be next. Stahl led off the inning with a walk and then went to second on a pass ball. Nolan Clifford struck out. Now 1-2 count on JT Walden. Leon back picks the second, and it's not in time. Stompers had the timing play on there. So didn't get too big of a lead off second. One ball and 2 strikes. Got him. Blow the fastball right by JT Walden for out number 2. And that'll bring in Furry.
Now batting third baseman Trey Fury.
Furry singled in the first and was left stranded. And a slider misses away. Want to know the count? Furry now gets a big secondary lead, and Furry takes a strike. Leon trying to work around the leadoff walk. Retired 2 straight. And a beautiful slider catches the inside corner. And it's 1-2. This will be the 49th pitch of the night for Leon. Slider Misses low. And Leon will throw his 50th pitch in an inning and 2/3. The deuces are wild here in the second. Got him. Leon strikes out the side in the second. He's got 5 through 2 innings. And he strands the leadoff walk. We head to the bottom of the second. 1-1 is our score here on Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27, and the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV. Brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan Spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.
Bottom of the second, 1-1 is our score. Jack Gallagher will lead things off. 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Stompers. It'll be Gallagher, Bell, and Reese Kent. Gallagher fouls one out of play. Stompers got a run in the bottom of the first thanks to a Potter error. Single by Handren, and Gavea scored on a wild pitch. That knotted things up at 1 apiece. And that's up and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Crawdads have tied the game at 1 in Healdsburg, bottom of the third. And a breaking ball in there for a called strike, 1-2. West Coast Kings now with an 8-1 lead over the Solano Mudcats. That's in the 6th. 1-2. Gallagher stays alive. One, two, coming to the Stomper backstop. And again, he stays alive. "24 pitches for Green through an inning plus so far. And Gallagher swings and misses for out number 1, and that'll bring in Mikey Bell.
Now batting, third baseman Mikey Bell.
That's ball one. That was Green's second strikeout of the night through an inning and a third. And there's a strike on the outer half. Aces are free here in the bottom of the second. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and a 1-1 game. Bell fouls that one. One, two. Fastball, strike 3 called. Bell down looking for out number 2. And that'll bring in Reese Kent.
Now batting left fielder Reese Kent. Where's Tebow?
On the ground to the left side, Furry fields on a couple hops, throws high and over Olsen. Second error of the night for the Potters, and the inning will stay alive for the Stompers. So Connor Blau will stand in. Blau homered in last night's game. And he lines one into the Stomper dugout. It's 0-1. So Blau's home run last night was his first hit as a Stomper after an 0-for-14 start. And there's a strike. Blau, the left-hander, facing the left-handed throwing Green. Misses high. Kent off first. 1-2. Blau fouls one down the first base side. Past first base coach Davis Kopp in this inning. Stompers rotate that position quite frequently between players not in the lineup or pitchers that don't plan to pitch on that particular day. Again, toward the Stomper dugout. Green comes set, working from the third base side of the rubber and delivers. Fastball misses. 2-2, the deuces are wild. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out here in the second. Connor Blau drills one down the right field line and way out of play. Had home run distance. His home run last night went to right center field, just to the left of the high wall out there where the scoreboard is in right center field, over the Adams Chiropractic sign that's out there in right center field. Swing and a miss. Blau down on strikes to end the inning. So Green strikes out the side himself here in the second and works around the error. We head to the third. 1-1 is our score here on Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27, and the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.
Joseph Eli, go for it. All right, Joseph, what'd you get?
Something bad.
All right, Tebow, how about you? He can't decide whether it's coconut or spoiled milk. All right. How about you, Eli?
Rotten milk.
We got 2 rotten milks. Have you ever had coconut before? Tell everyone what it is.
Coconut.
All right, we got 2 spoiled milks and a coconut. That's Joseph, Eli, and Tebow. Thank you for playing the Bean Boozle Challenge, brought to you by Jeff Spencer from H&R Block.
Brandon Motherall will lead things off for the Stompers, or for the Potters rather, top of the third. 1-1 is our score. That's ball 1. Motherall chops that one into the Stomper dugout. 1 ball and 1 strike. Stompers dugout getting a quick lesson in reflexes there. On the ground to first. Diving stop by McEnroe. Flip to Leone covering for the out. It's a nice play by the first baseman, Tucker McEnroe, and that'll bring in Justin Olson.
First baseman, Justin Olson.
Olson walked back in the first. There's a strike. That one's in the air to left field, hit well. Kent going back, has a beat on it, and will make the catch for out number 2. And that'll bring in Pruitt.
Now batting center fielder Dan Pruitt.
Pruitt 0 for 1, struck out looking back in the first. That's outside. There's a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to Pruitt. Cut on a missed. 1-2. Still 1-1 between Walnut Creek and Healdsburg, top of the 4th. That game being played at Rec Park. Stompers will be in Healdsburg on Tuesday. That's Chopper. Mikey Bell, Fields, throws off balance. Not in time. Pruitt beats it out for the infield single. And the inning stays alive for Reese Raggets. Zach Pace out of the dugout and having a conversation. So Pace has his say and will continue. First pitch misses. 1 ball and no strikes. Raggets was hit in the first and was left stranded. There's a strike. Full slate of CCL action tonight, north and south. Every team in the league playing, and it's 1-2. Only non-league game is the West Coast Kings and the Solana Mudcats, and the Mudcats trail 8-2 in the 7th. Santa Barbara with a 3-0 lead over the Barons. Slow up 3-1 against the Conejo Oaks in the 4th. Bottom of the 3rd, Saints lead the Riptide 5-1. And we'll see both those teams here in a couple weeks as the runner goes, fouled left side. And we'll stay right here. On end of June 23rd and 25th, we'll see the Orange County Riptide, and June 24th, the Arroyo Seco Saints will be in town. A lot of the southern teams making the trip north to play some of the northern teams in the CCL, where last year's the northern teams going south to play our friends from the Southern Division. June 23rd will be a 7:05 first pitch against the Riptide, then 6:05 on the 24th against the Saints, and the 25th once again against the Riptide. Long hold by Leon, now deals. And the deuces are wild. Stompers will be back home next Wednesday against the Crawdads. That starts that 4-game homestand. In the right center field, Blau over, he can't get it. Going to third is Pruitt. It's a single for Raggets, and the Potters are in business here in the 3rd, first and third with 2 out. And I'll bring in Troy Shields. And I'll bring in manager Zach Pace to the mound, and that might be all for Leon. Hasn't made a move yet. Talking it over with the infielders. Dan Smith hit a wall, a very similar wall, at this time in the 4th with 2 outs in Lincoln on Wednesday. Pace stuck with Smith, and he was able to get out of the frame.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember, the Alonzo Winery is pouring wine between the visitors' dugout.
Pace still on the mound now. Home plate umpire Rod Materi breaks it up. Leon's going to stay in.
Proceeds benefit the player meal fund. So drink up.
So Pace will make one quick adjustment on the field, and he'll now head back to the first base dugout. Although May has a few words for home plate umpire Rod Materi before he heads back to the dugout. So here's Shields. Shields struck out in the first. Potters with a chance to take the lead once again. They've had runners on in all 3 innings. And that's in the dirt. Gallagher has no play at second. So take away the force on the ground ball.
Laser focus.
Kind of a cooler night here in Sonoma. Pruitt on third, Raggets on second. And Shields at the plate. 1-1 is our score. And a chopper foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. Leone trying to work out a danger for a 3rd straight inning. One. Slider. Swung on and missed. 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes, 2 out. Leone fires. Did he get him? Materi says he went around. Gallagher will just have to throw to first to end the inning to retire the side. So they say Shields went around. It was a drop 3rd strike. Shields is out for the 2nd time. And the inning is over, so no runs. 2 hits, 2 left. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. 1-1 is our score here on Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27, and the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV, brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan Spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
Bottom of the third inning, 1-1 is the score from Arnold Field, Lincoln Potters, and the Sonoma Stompers. Jackson Castillo will start things for the Stompers. Top of the Sonoma order, second time through, against Brian Green. Castillo takes a strike. Castillo grounded out in the first, grounded out to the first baseman, Justin Olson. Stompers now have action in their pen. Slider in there for a strike. Popped up on the infield. Olson in foul ground makes the catch for out number 1, and that'll bring in Alex Gavea. Max Castellucci is getting loose in the Stomper pen. Gavea reached on an error back in the first and scored. That was the error by Drew Stahl at second. Potters have committed 2 errors so far. That's ball 1. The pitch looked good to where if Shields catches that ball, I think that's a strike. Gavea fouls it back. 1 ball and 1 strike. Aces are free here. 2-1. Both teams scored a run in the first and nothing since. And it's 3-1. Gavea fouls it back. Count will run full. Full count pitch. Gavea on the ground to the left side. Clifford has to backhand it. Throws across his body. Not in time. Gavea reaches on the infield single. Second hit of the night for the Stompers. And that'll bring in Max Handeren. Handren singled back in the first. And a throw over. Gavea dives back. Handren at 428. 1 homer, 10 RBIs. And he takes low. Max Handren with that single in the first has now hit safely in 7 of the last 9 games, and now has a 6-game hitting streak. And it's 2-0. Broken bat, blooper, caught by the shortstop Clifford for out number 2. So Handren retired, and that'll bring in Rabin. So 2 out here in the third. There's ball 1. Rabin on the ground. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gavea on first has a 1-out single. Handren popped out. And that misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Two one, 3-1. Three and one on Noah Rabin. And that skips away. Ball 4 anyway. So Gavea up to second. Rabin works a walk. And that'll bring in Tucker McEnroe.
Now batting, Tucker McEnroe.
McEnroe grounded out back in the first. He's 0 for 1. Stompers themselves now with the chance to take a lead. And it's ball 1. Now lefty up in the Stomper pen. McEnroe fouls it out of play.
Where's your car, dude? Dude, where's my car?
There's a strike, 1 and 2. Carson Glavich is up in the Stomper pen. Green sets the pitch. Chopper to the right side. Olsen fields it cleanly, steps on the bag himself to end the inning. So no runs on a hit and 2 left. We head to the fourth, 1-1 on the Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27, and the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV, brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.
Carson Glavich, the new pitcher for the Stompers, left-hander out of Brentwood, California. Went to Heritage High School out of Chabot College. Pitched on Tuesday against the Crawdads and really struggled. Retired just one batter out of 5 faced. Gave up 3 runs, 2 of them earned on 3 hits. So he's going to look to rebound here on Friday night. It'll be Stahl, Clifford, and Walden for Lincoln. That one's in the air to right. Long run for Blau. He slides, and he makes the catch. What a play by Connor Blau. Had a long run, and he made the play. Clifford struck out back in the second, so he's 0 for 1. Lefty to lefty. Squares to bunt, pulls it back. It's ball 1. There's a strike, even at 1-1. Aces are free here in the 4th. Glavich delivers. Very high. Two-one on the ground to the right side. Handren fields, throws to first in time for out number 2. And back to the top of the lineup for JT Walden.
Now batting, left fielder JT Walden.
Walden 1 for 2, struck out back in the second, homered to lead off the ball game. First pitch, a slider in there for a called strike. Don't think Walden thought so, but it's 0-1. One ball and 1 strike. Prune Packers now lead the Crawdads 4-1. That's in the 5th. And there's strike 2. Again, don't think Walden thought so. Throws his arm out in disagreement. Glavich looking for a 1-2-3 4th. Up the middle. Gavea to the other side of second base. Throws and a pick at the back end by McEnroe. Great play on both ends. And the Potters are down 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied at 1 here on Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27, and the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV, brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
Jack Gallagher will lead things off for the Stompers here in the bottom of the fourth.
Come on, Gallagher, you smack it!
It'll be Gallagher, Bell, and Kent against Brian Green. And the first pitch is up and away. One to one here in the fourth. Good ball game. Gallagher takes a strike. Gallagher at just 142. That's 3 for 21. No homers, 1 RBI. Gallagher thought about it, but lays off the high fastball. Gallagher swings and misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, here's your pitch. It's coming up right now.
Gallagher trying to get something going here in the fourth. He's really struggled to start the campaign. Recorded his first RBI on Wednesday with a sacrifice fly. And he lays off the high fastball. 3-2. Gallagher has drawn 9 walks on the year. And there's number 10 as he lays off. So that now ties him with Max Handren for 10 walks drawn this season. And that'll bring in Mikey Bell. Bell fouls it back to the screen. He struck out looking back in the second.
All right, dial it in there, Mikey.
He's in the right spot already. You just can't see him. He's right behind the dugout.
And Bell cuts and misses. 0-2. And that's outside. Good job by Bell to lay off. Bell's 7 for 34 on the season. No homers and RBI. And he lays off. Nice job again by Bell as he spits on the slider in the dirt. Gallagher on first. Nobody out here in the fourth. And a breaking ball misses upstairs. So from 0-2 to 3-2.
All right, here's your pitch.
Payoff pitch. Got him. So Bell down on strikes for the second time. And now bring in Reese Kent.
Left fielder, Reese Kent.
Now the Potters pitching coach will head out to the mound. And he's going to make a move to the pen. So that'll be it for Green. He goes 3 1/3. Allows 2 hits, 1 run not earned. Walked 2, struck out 6. He's responsible for the run on first. That's Jack Gallagher, so he can't win it, but he can lose it. We'll tell you who the new pitcher is right after this here on Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27, and the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV. Brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan Spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.
Mason Hilton, the new pitcher for the Lincoln Potters, right-hander out of Stephen F. Austin University, originally from Weatherford, Texas. Hilton making his 5th appearance of the season, 2-0, the 2.45 ERA in 11 innings pitched. He struck out 8 and has walked 6. And Kent takes ball 1. Hilton last pitched on June 12th against the Yuba Sutter Gold Sox through 2 scoreless innings, allowing 2 hits, walking 2, striking out 2. That was an 8-3 loss for the Potters. That started this 4-game slide for Lincoln. And Kent, shallow right center field, going out to Stahl, and did he make the catch? Yes, he did. Great play by Drew Stahl in right center field to retire Kent, and that'll bring in Connor Blau. And Stahl gonna recover out there, and there's 2 away. So Gallagher led off the inning with a walk, since then a strikeout and a pop out. Blau cuts and misses, was out in front of that one. Inside. One ball, one strike, 2 out here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's 2-1, Blau ahead in the count. Jackson Castillo on deck. Blau chops it foul. The deuces are wild. Kings now lead the Mudcats 13-2 in the bottom of the 8th. And Blau takes high. Runs count full 3-2, and that'll start Gallagher from first. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 out here in the 4th. Tied at 1. Gallagher goes. Blau, second straight at bat, ripped one home run distance foul. And we'll stay right here at 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out again. Jackson Castillo on deck. Gallagher takes off, and it's inside. Blau with a great at-bat, works a walk. First and second now for Castillo. Castillo 0 for 2, ground out and a pop out. I'm trying to peek over at the Potters dugout. I wonder if, I'm thinking if the pitching coach for the Potters is communicating with the catcher Shields with some sort of earpiece. Pitches up and away. Pitching coach is holding the clipboard over his mouth and is talking, and I believe he's talking to the catcher Shields. Castillo ahead in the count now, 2-0. Pitching coaches, and it has something in white that's dangling from his left shoulder, and now Shields is going to have a quick talk on the mound. After every pitch, he's held his clipboard over his mouth, and his lips have been moving. And Shields looks like adjusting something with his ear now. So I think there definitely is some sort of earpiece in Shields' right ear. So 2-0 on Castillo. Now it's 3-0. Alex Gavea would be on deck. There's a strike. And again, the pitching coach holds the clipboard up to his mouth. I assume he's calling the pitch. That's what he's doing. And relays that to Shields. 3-1 pitch on the way. Ball 4, misses high. Back-to-back walks with 2 outs issued by Hilton. And now the bases are loaded for Alex Gavea. Gavea reached on an error in the first and singled back in the third. And the first pitch is outside. Want to know the count? And there's a strike. Looked like the same pitch that was called ball 4 to Castillo. But nonetheless, it's 1-1. Gavea lays off the breaking ball. Gallagher on third, Blau on second, Castillo on first. Stompers looking to break this tie. And it's a strike. And the deuces are wild. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Bases loaded. And the count run full, 3-2. That's going to start the merry-go-round. Gallagher will take off early from third, Blau from second, Castillo from first. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out here in the bottom of the fourth, tied at 1. Hilton delivers. And Gavea stays alive, fouls it back. And the only other question I'm wondering is if Shields has a mic on him behind the plate or if he's just listening to the pitching coach. So the full count pitch coming. Here it is. And that's outside, ball 4. It gets away. Blau rounds third. He's going to hold there. But it's a walk for Gavea, and the Stompers take a 2-1 lead. And now that'll bring in Max Handren. So now Handren with a chance. And he cuts and misses. And that's in the dirt. Skips away from Shields. 1-1. And now Shields shaken up a bit. And pitching coach and the trainer will head out there. Handren 1 for 2, single and a pop out. So the Stompers lead this one 2-1. Here in the bottom of the fourth, bases are still loaded. A 1-1 count on Handren, and Shields on a knee there behind the plate. Shields looks like he's going to stay in the game. And as I'm looking closer, the pitching coach definitely has some wire dangling out. And actually, no, Shields is going to come out of the game. So we'll have a change at catcher. We'll take a quick break right here from Arnold Field. A 1-1 count on Max Handren, and a 2-1 Stomper lead here on Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27, and the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV, brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
So back here, Matthew Lee is the new catcher for the Potters. Max Handren steps back in. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. The bases are loaded for the Stompers. Hilton still on the mound for the Potters, and Handren fouls it back to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Handren off to such a great start to the season. Hitting over 400. Chance to give the Stompers some breathing room here. And he pops this one up, and that will get out of play. And we'll stay right here. Blau on third, Castillo on second, Gavea on first. 1-2 to Handren. Handren stays alive. These two teams will battle again tomorrow night up in Lincoln, 6:05 on the Sonoma Stomper Radio Network. You can find that on stompersbaseball.com, but a big spot here for Sonoma. Handren swings and misses to end the inning, but the Stompers do take the lead without the benefit of a hit, and they leave the bags loaded. We head to the top of the fifth, 2-1 Stompers here on Sonoma Stompers YouTube page and Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV, brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
So Chase Weissenborn is going to pinch hit for Trey Furry. The first pitch is away from Carson Glavich, who threw a 1-2-3 fourth. And he hits one in the air to left center field. Kent on the run in the gap, and he can't make the play. On his way to second is Weissenborn with a leadoff double. So that'll bring in Brandon Motherall.
How about him? Right fielder Brandon Motherall. That was two.
So Motherall stands in. He's 0 for 2, a fly out and a ground out. There's a strike, lefty to lefty. Swing and a miss. Motherall down in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Brandon Motherall for out number 1, and I'll bring in Justin Olson.
Now that first baseman Justin Olson.
Off-speed pitch in there for a strike. Potters with a runner on second. That's Chase Weissenborn. Fouled, out of play, 0-2. Headed toward Field of Dreams across the street. Stompers holding a 2-1 lead. And then Derek Gallagher, nice job to keep it in front. Olson at the plate. Actually from Colorado Springs, Colorado, New Mexico University. On the ground, McEnroe fields in fair territory, has to throw to a covering Glavich for the out. Nice play by McEnroe, snagging that one right down the line. And that'll bring in Dan Pruitt. Moving to third is Weissenborn. So Glavich trying to strand that leadoff double. And a swing and a miss. Two-seam action, diving out of the zone. Pruitt chases. Outside. Pruitt 1 for 2, struck out looking back in the first, singled in the third. One run on 5 hits for Lincoln. To short. Gavea ends the inning. So no runs on a hit and one left. We're halfway through. It's 2-1 Stompers here on Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27, and the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV, brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan Spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
Two to 1 Stompers. Bottom of the 5th from Arnold Field. 4 walks last inning got the Stompers their run, and they'll look to add on here. Mason Hilton still on the mound for the Potters. There'll be no Rabin, Tucker McEnroe, and Jack Gallagher due up. As Rabin will stand in, 0 for 1. Struck out in the first, walked back in the third. Rabin pops one out of play. Rabin takes a slider for a strike. Just a bit outside. Tried the corner and missed. Two runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Stompers. 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Potters. Got him. Rabin down looking. And there's one away. And that'll bring in McEnroe. And a slider there for a strike. McEnroe 0 for 2, a pair of groundouts. A slider. Misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. Aces are free here in the bottom of the 5th. Up and in, 2 balls and a strike. Crawdads have drawn to within 1 in Healdsburg. It's now 4-3 Prune Packers at Rec Park. And a swing and a miss. 2-2. Two and two on McEnroe with 1 out here in the 5th. Slider. Got him looking. Outer half. McEnroe didn't think so. Back-to-back strikeouts for Hilton in here in the bottom of the 5th. And that'll bring in Jack Gallagher. Gallagher struck out in the 2nd and walked in the 4th, and he takes a strike. And Hilton now will step off. Stompers scored a run in the 1st on a wild pitch and a run in the 5th on a bases loaded walk, and it's 1-1. I think that may have gotten a piece of our home plate umpire. So the pitching coach, keep looking over, he's holding a button to talk to the catcher. That's how he's relaying signs and communicating in between every pitch. And that misses. 2-1. See it very rarely at all in collegiate summer baseball. Of course, PitchCom now has been introduced in many teams around Major League Baseball. Not all, but a lot of teams now use PitchCom. As the deuces are wild here in the bottom of the 5th. The catcher has a keypad on his shin guard, and the pitcher is the one that has an earpiece. And the catcher is pressing a button indicating what pitch he wants him to throw. And it'll say fastball or curveball or whatnot. Gallagher waves and misses. Hilton strikes out the side. He's struck out 5 since entering the game in 2 innings. And the inning is over. We head to the 6th. 2-1 Stompers here on Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27, and the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV, brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
Top of the sixth, Reese Raggets will lead things off for the Potters. Raggets, Lee in for Shields now, and Drew Stahl. Karsten Glavich back out on the mound for the Stompers. He deals ball one outside. Stompers holding on to that 2-1 lead. And a swing and a miss. Glavich fires in the air to center. Castillo coming in, has a beat on it, makes the catch for out number one. And that'll bring in Matthew Lee. Glavich has pitched well through 2 1/3 as Lee squares the bunt, pulls it back. It's ball one. Lee at 304, 7 for 23. That one's popped up for Handren in short right. He's now 7 for 24. And there's 2 away. And here's Drew Stahl.
Now batting number 10, Drew Stahl.
Glavich steps off. Stahl walked in the second, flew out back on the fourth. And an off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss. Stahl chases way out of the zone. And it's 0-2. Oh and 2. Gallagher, nice job to keep it in front, 1 and 2. Christian McInerney getting loose in the Stomper pen. Did he go? Yes, got him. Glavich with a strikeout. And he's retired 6 in a row through 3 innings pitched. We head to the bottom of the 6th, 2-1 Stompers here on Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27, and the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.
Yes, it's bottom of the sixth. No, just do it. Put it on. Come on, T-Lo. It's all right. No, it's fine. Let him do YMCA. At least one time. All right, now good as walk-up song. Yeah. Third base. Mikey Bell will start things for the Stompers. Bottom of the sixth for the Stompers, and that's ball one. Bell 0 for 2 has struck out twice. And there's a strike. One. Bell swings and misses at the slider. 1-2. Bell looks at a slider, strike 3 call, and he knew it. Hilton has struck out 4 straight. And that'll bring in Reese Kent. First pitch to Kent is in there for a strike on off speed pitch. Hilton has done a fantastic job since coming in. He's had great command of his off speed pitches. Pitch is high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Aces are free here in the bottom of the 6th. Inside, and they're gonna say that clipped Kent. So he's gonna reach on the hit by pitch, and that'll bring in Connor Blau. Blau struck out in the second, walked and scored back in the 4th. I'd be remiss to not shout out a former broadcast partner from earlier this season, Tyler Reynolds, watching all the way out in Indiana. Tyler's still playing ball in Indiana. He's going to pitch tomorrow. So he takes a strike. I coached with Tyler at Sonoma Academy for a couple seasons. He was our pitching coach. actually dropped our team ERA down almost a full run, if not more. So thanks, Tyler, for watching. 101. I know for all those watching, you want to throw in the chat where you're watching from. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll have to see where we're reaching this broadcast. One on Blau. Another great pitch from Hilton. Blau has to battle with 2 strikes. Inside, and he is hit. So back-to-back Stompers have been hit by the pitch. First and second, 1 out for Jackson Castillo. Stompers will go a 4th time through the order.
Now then, center fielder Jackson Castillo.
Castillo, 0 for 2. Ground out, pop out, and it's also walked. As the catcher, Lee, out there having to talk with his pitcher. So Castillo stands in, and he takes ball 1. Stompers have been out hit 5-2, but they lead in the run column 2-1. They're going to add some insurance here in the bottom of the 6th. And a big swing and a miss by Castillo gets away from Lee, and the runners will both move up. Just something Lee couldn't handle on the pass ball. And now 2 runners are in scoring position where a single could score 2 for Sonoma. Christian McInerney up in the Stomper pen. He'll likely take over in the 7th for Carson Glavich, who threw 3 very impressive shutout innings. Infield in for the Potters. They've been struggling. Potters have lost 4 in a row, and so they know every run is critical. And strike. And there's a strike. 1 and 2. So one and 2 or 2 and 2? Check that's 2 and 2 now. Second and third, 1 out, infield in for Lincoln. Castillo, hot shot right to the shortstop. Clifford, he throws to first in time. Castillo hit it hard, but unfortunately for him, it was right at an infielder. Now bringing Alex Gavea. So Gavea looking for a big 2-out hit here. Slider in the air to left. Walden was right there to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, 2 left. We head to the 7th, 2-1 Stompers here on Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27, and the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV, brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan Spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.
Christian McInerney, the new pitcher for the Stompers, left-hander out of CSU Monterey. 6'1", 190-pound southpaw, making his fourth appearance of the season. Has thrown 3 2/3 innings, 6 strikeouts to no walks. There's allowed 4 hits. As Nolan Clifford will lead things off. Top of the 7th. And a slider in there for a called strike.
This is our wine whipper. This is the last chance for everyone to get a cheap glass of wine before the bars close.
And another slider drifts away.
I just got told there are no cheap glasses of wine left. They might be reduced in price just a bit.
Clifford 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out. Another slider. McInerney pounding those early on, 1 and 2. One, two, got him. Went 3 straight sliders and then threw the fastball right by Clifford, and he is retired to start the 7th. That'll bring in JT Walden.
Thanks to Mr. Clifford, wine is now $1 off for the remainder of the inning. Thank you very much. Drink up, everybody.
Walden, 1 for 3. And he spikes the fastball.
JT Walden in the box.
Walden homered to lead off the game, since then a strikeout and a ground out. And it's big looping breaking ball. Misses. 2-0 the count. Fastball right there. Called strike, 2-1. Fastball on the ground to the right side. McEnroe fields. Flips to McInerney covering. He wins the foot race for out number 2. And that'll bring in Chase Weissenborn. That's how their guys said it on Wednesday. So McInerney looking for a 1-2-3, top of the 7th. And he blows the fastball right by him. Weissenborn doubled when he pinch hit back in the 5th. Neal 1. Off speed pitch fouled back, 0-2. Oh, 2. Got him. McInerney paints the outside corner and gets Weissenborn to end the inning. Time to stretch in Sonoma. 2-1 Stompers here on Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27, and the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV. Brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
Max Handren to start things, bottom of the 7th for the Stompers. They lead it 2-1. New pitcher for the Potters is Nate Kajowski. 6'5", 195-pound right-hander from Denver, Colorado, playing at Evansville University. Appearing in his 4th game of the season, pitched on Wednesday against the Stompers, faced just one batter, gave up a hit. He was nailed in the foot and had to come out of the game after just one batter. And that one run ended up coming around to score. That one batter, rather. Two and 0 to Handred. It'll be Handred, Rabin, and McEnroe for Sonoma. 3-0. Prune Packers have defeated the Crawdads 7-3 in Healdsburg. That game just went final at Rec Park. And a 4-pitch walk to Handred. That'll bring in Rabin. Final in Fairfield, West Coast Kings 13, Mudcats 3. Santa Barbara beat the Academy Barons 3-0. Rabin into right field. That's a base hit. Handren up to second. Rabin is aboard, and the Stompers are in business here in the bottom of the 7th. Tucker McEnroe will stand in. Conejo Oaks lead the Slow Blues 10-3 at Sinsheimer Park, bottom of the 7th. The Arroyo Seco Saints with an 11-6 lead over the OC Riptide. That's in the 7th at Jackie Robinson Memorial Field. And then just went final. The Prune Packers 7, Crawdads 3. McEnroe went around. Wow. I don't think anyone in the ballpark can believe that. It's 0-1. What a one. Big chance for Sonoma to get some insurance runs here in the bottom of the 7th. Two and 1. McEnroe for 3. Pair of groundouts and a strikeout. McEnroe takes a strike, 2-2. Stompers have had chances to add on, but have been unable to push those runs across. They did so on Wednesday, scoring 4 in the 8th against the Potters to take that from a 4-1 game to an 8-1 game. Look to do the same thing here. McEnroe up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Handren will hold at third. So a single for McEnroe. And the bases are loaded with nobody out for Jack Gallagher. Big chance for the Stompers. First pitch to Gallagher, chopped foul. Corners are up for Lincoln. Middle infield's going to trade a run for 2 outs. And a slider right there, called strike 2. 2 hits in the inning for the Stompers. That's as many as they had in the first 6 innings of this game. Gallagher down the count 0-2. Lays off, and holding are the runners. Nice job by Matt Lee, keeping that in front. Fly ball, ground ball up the middle. Base hit, wild pitch, pass ball, and error. Will do for the Stompers. He gets one in the air to center. Pruitt will make the play, tagging his Handren. Here's the throw, and it is not in time, and the 2 runners behind him move up. It's a sacrifice fly for Jack Gallagher, and the Stompers now lead it 3-1. So 2 runners still on for Mikey Bell. Gallagher does the job. And a big insurance run for Sonoma. Now the Potters will bring their entire infield in with runners at second and third. Bell 0 for 3, has struck out 3 times. Bell chases, but it gets away from Lee, and that's going to bring in another run. So another run home on the wild pitch. It's 4-1. So 0-1 on Bell, and McEnroe now at third. Still with just 1 out. That's outside. One ball, 1 strike. The Aces are free here in the bottom of the 7th. Bell cuts and misses, 1-2. Pitch. Bell takes upstairs. 2-2 the count. Pitch. And Bell stays alive. Fouls that one away. Reese Kent is on deck for Sonoma. Bell up the middle into center field for a base hit. McEnroe scores. It's 5-1. Boy, did Bell need that. Of course, his second RBI of the season.
Left fielder
And that'll bring in Reese Kent. Reached on an error, popped out, and was hit by a pitch. 3 runs home here in the 7th for Sonoma. Slider in there for a strike. And another breaking ball, strike 2. Kent out of St. Mary's College. Outside, back pick to first. Bell back safely. One, two. Slider upstairs. 2-2. The deuces are wild. Actually, no, it's only 1 out. Not yet. And the dirt gets away from Lee. Bell goes up to second. And now a full count on Kent. And Kajowski just has been struggling here in the 7th. Three, two. Ball 4. So Kent walks, and then I'll bring in Connor Blau. And here comes the Potter's pitching coach, rather, out to the mound. Stompers have scored 3 times here in the 7th. Pair of walks, actually 3 walks now, pair of singles and a sac fly have been the action here in the 7th. So Connor Blau stands in for Sonoma. He rips one down the right field line, foul. Blau struck out in the 2nd, walked in the 4th, was hit by a pitch in the 6th. The 0-1. Blau cuts and misses 0-2. Outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And now Kajowski steps off and now is back on. Jackson Castillo on deck for Sonoma. Blau into right field. That's a base hit. Rounding third is Bell. They're going to hold him. He's going to have to scurry back to third. Now he's in a rundown. Bell in between third and home. Up to third is Kent. Up to second goes Blau, and they're just going to run Bell back. Bell's now out at third, and now they're going to be both out on the bases to end the inning. Oh, wait, now they're going to call interference. And now Kent's going to be safe at third. So Bell is out at third. Kent is going to be safe at third. Blau safe at second. And now here comes manager Ryan Stevens out of the dugout. I believe the call will be interference. The players are protesting their case. Nolan Clifford, the shortstop. So the inning's going to continue. That's third base umpire Gary Frieder's making the call. Pointing out where it could have been interference when Kent was trying to advance to third. And then on the way back to second was obstructed. And I wonder if the umpires will talk this over. Stevens still chirping at Frieders. So Stevens still chirping as he walks back into the dugout. The umpire's talking it over in between the pitcher's mound and home plate, just to the left of it. It would be very odd for them to call both runners out, then to bring the runners back, and then to overturn it again. I mean, there'd have to be, it's probably working on interpretation of the rule here. So the only change, I think, is going to be Blau is going to be back at first. Kent is going to stay at third. So the inning will continue. Ryan Stevens still kind of throwing his arms up. Now, are they going to say send Reese Kent back to second? I'm not sure. Now, home plate umpire Rod Materi is talking to the Potters manager. So Materi will head back to his post behind the plate. So Jackson Castillo now will stand in. Runners are at the corners, 2 out. So Castillo, 0 for 3, has also walked. So after the long delay, we're back to baseball. That's in the dirt. Nice stop by Lee. So I can only guess that when Kent was trying to go back to second, he was obstructed because they tagged Bell out while he was standing on third base. And they sent Blau back to first because he wasn't in on the play. Because he was on his way back to first because Kent was on his way back to second. So they figured, and this is my assumption, they gave Kent the bag for obstruction and then Blau just had to stay at first. It's 3-0 on Castillo. Four-pitch walk to Castillo. The bases are loaded. And that'll bring in Max Handren. or excuse me, Alex Gavea will step in. Stompers have now batted around here in the bottom of the 7th, and Alex Gavea has a chance to really add on here. A slider in there for a strike. Slider low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases full of Stompers. Gavea, left side. Throw by Weissenborn is in time to end the inning, but the Stompers score 3 times on 3 hits, and they leave the bases loaded. We head to the 8th, 5-1 Sonoma here on the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page and Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV, brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan Spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.
Brandon Motherall will start things for the Lincoln Potters. Top of the 8th, Christian McInerney back out on the mound for Sonoma. And a slider in there for a called strike on Motherall. Motherall 0 for 3. Fly out, ground out, strikeout. And a swing and a miss, another slider. McInerney dealing very well with that pitch. And that misses. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Motherall in the air to right field, and that ball is going to one-hop the wall. Motherall is on his way to second with a leadoff double. Justin Olson will stand in. He's 0 for 2. He's walked and has flown out and grounded out. That pitch way outside, skips away, and Motherall will head to third. There's a strike, 1-1. Pitch is outside, 2 balls and a strike. Pitch outside, 3 balls and a strike. That one's fouled back to the screen. And the count 3-2. Three, two. Fouled, and that got a piece of Gallagher behind the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. And we'll stay right here at 3-2. $152 for Lincoln, $550 for Sonoma. Pitch in the air. Shallow left. Gavea going out. Kent coming in. Kent will make the catch. And Motherall's going to have to hold at third. So Olson retired. And that'll bring in Dan Pruitt.
Now that center fielder Dan Pruitt.
And the pitch misses. 1 ball and no strikes. Pruitt, 1 for 3, strikeout, single, and a ground out. Stompers and Potters will do action Again tomorrow night at McBean Stadium in Lincoln, 6:05 on the Stomper Radio Network. And a big swing and a miss, 1-1. McInerney in his second inning out of the pen. Had a 1-2-3 seventh. And it's 1-2. It'll be interesting to see if McInerney can get through this eighth, if they'll let him close the ninth for a 9-out save, or if they'll give way to someone else. They do have the off day on Monday coming up. Just caught him. So Pruitt down on strikes for the second time tonight. And that'll bring in Reese Ragats. Ragats is 1 for 2. Was hit by a pitch in the first. Singled in the third, flew out in the sixth. Lefty to lefty. And a big slider, strike one. Oh, 1. 0-2. McInerney looking for the punch out. 1-2. I accidentally switched it in the middle of this inning, and then I had to switch it back. Yeah. So 1-2 on Ragats. Slider, got him. Gallagher with the tag. Inning is over. 4 strikeouts for Christian McInerney out of the bullpen in 2 innings. And we head to the bottom of the 8th, 5-1 Sonoma here on Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27, and the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV, brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan Spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
Max Hendren to start things. Bottom half of the 8th, 5-1 Sonoma. Stompers 3 outs away from their second CCL win. Looking to add on here against Nate Kajowski, and deals first pitch, ball 1. Hendren walked and scored in the 7th. Stompers batted around in that bottom of the 7th inning. They scored 3 times. Two and 0. Hendren hardly hit to short, bobbled by Clifford. The throw will not be in time. Hendren with a infield single, although could be scored in there. We'll see. They'll give him a hit on that one. So they'll bring in Noah Rabin. Home field advantage. So Rabin stands in. He singled and scored. And he takes a strike. Rabin 1 for 3 on the night, has a walk. That was back in the 3rd. Takes 1 ball and 1 strike. Kajowski, Dios, Rabin. Foul tips that one. 1 and 2. One ball and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rabin in the air to left field, down the line, hooking, and it'll hook foul. And it's still 2 and 2. Runner on first is Hendren. He's singled to lead off the inning. And that's down the left field line. That's a base hit. Hendren on his way to third, and he is going to be held at second. So a hit for Rabin, his second of the night. Runners at first and second, and here's McEnroe. McEnroe walked and scored in the 7th, so for 3. Stompers not having any trouble with Kajowski. Breaking ball upstairs. Now Lee is out to have a conversation. Scores around the league. Prune Packers defeated the Crawdads 7-3 at Rec Park. West Coast Kings 13-3 over the Solano Mudcats. Foresters 3-0 over the Academy Barons. Rio Seco Saints 15-7 up on the Orange County Riptide. That's in the bottom of the 7th. McEnroe, right side. Stahl goes to second for one. No return throw. So McEnroe out on the fielder's choice. And that'll bring in Jack Gallagher. Check that. That's Rabin out on the fielder's choice. McEnroe reaches. Here's Gallagher. 11-5, the Conejo Oaks lead the Slow Blues. Bottom of the 8th at Sinsheimer Park. So the Stompers, with 3 more outs, can pick up a game on both Solano and Walnut Creek, given that they were both losers tonight. It's fouled back. With a win, they'd move to just a half game behind Lincoln in the standings. They could jump them tomorrow. Again, they got to hold on tonight. It's 0-2. Still very early on in the season. 0-2 to Gallagher. Got him. Gallagher can't believe it. And there's 2 away. And that'll bring in Mikey Bell.
Third baseman, Mikey Bell.
Outside. 1-0 to Bell, who's 1 for 4. Had an RBI single back in the 7th. And Bell, a little check swing flare, shallow right, and that's going to dunk it for a base hit. Handred scores, McEnroe to third. It's another RBI single for Mikey Bell, and it is now 6-1. So a 2 RBI night for Bell. And that'll bring in Reese Kent. Potter's pitching coach is out of the dugout and on his way to the mound, and that's going to do it for Kajowski. So Potters will go to the bullpen. We'll be right back here on Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27, and the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV, brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan Spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1000 1515 or by visiting showngroup.com.
Connor Gibson, the new pitcher for the Potters, 6'1", 210-pound right-hander out of Emmett, Idaho, playing at Northwestern Oklahoma State University, and this will be the third time he's appeared against the Stompers already this season. So his sixth appearance total. He's 1-0 with a 7.14 ERA, and 11 and a third innings pitched, 15 strikeouts to 3 walks. Pitched against the Stompers on Wednesday through 2 scoreless innings, walking 2, striking out 2. And Reese Kent fouls it back 0-1. That's in the dirt. Lee keeps it in front. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out here in the bottom of the 8th. Kent pops this one up behind the plate. Lee giving chase, and it's going to drop out of play. So 1-2 the count. Kent cuts and misses and is tagged out to end the inning. The Stompers score another run on 3 hits, and they leave 2. We head to the 9th. Stompers 3 outs away from a victory here on Sonoma TV, Comcast Channel 27, and the Sonoma Stompers YouTube page.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV. Brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
Ninth, Christian McInerney back out to try and record the 9-out save. And he'll face bottom third of the Potter order, Matt Lee, Drew Stahl, Nolan Clifford, barring any pinch hitters. And the Stompers looking to grab their 2nd straight CCL win over these Potters. Potters trying to avoid losing their 5th straight. First pitch to McInerney as a strike. Lee didn't think so. It's 0-1. Potters started 10-1 on the season and have since lost 4 straight. Off-speed pitch misses high. 1 ball and 1 strike. These two teams will meet again in Lincoln tomorrow night, 6:05, on the Stomper Radio Network. You can find a link to that on stompersbaseball.com. Temperatures drop to 55 degrees here in Sonoma as we are coming up on 9:30 p.m. local time. Chopper slowly hit. Mikey Bell fields with a bare hand, throws, it's high, and pulls McEnroe off the bag. Give him a hit. Would have been a tough play for Bell to make. And it'll be an infield single for Lee. And that'll bring in Drew Stahl. Stompers looking to turn 2 up the middle. And a liner foul. 0-1 the count. Stahl 0 for 2. Walked in the second, flew out in the fourth, struck out in the sixth. McInerney through 2+, has thrown 35 pitches. Another screamer foul. Look out, Lincoln Potters team bus. It's 0-2. Oh, 2. High chopper up the middle. Gavea flips to Handren, not in time. Did they say Handren pulled his foot? I'm not sure. The throw was definitely in time. Maybe Handren took his foot off the bag. So a hit for Clifford, or for Stahl, now bringing Nolan Clifford. For us? It's Eric Woodrow. Well, not anymore, but there's no, I don't know, there's no 11 out there for us. It's 8. Yeah, McInerney. So 2 on, nobody out for Lincoln here in the 9th. On a couple just unlucky plays for the Stompers. And how big those insurance runs look now for Sonoma. There's a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Stompers again looking to turn 2 up the middle. One, 7, and 2 for Lincoln. 6-8-0 for Sonoma. There's a strike. 0-2. Stompers with a win can climb back to 500 at 5-5. And still very early on in the season, still 36 more games to play this summer. Got him. Clifford down for the third time tonight. And back to the top of the lineup for JT Walton.
Left fielder JT Walton.
Walden 1 for 4, led off the game with a home run, and that's been the only Potter run to this point. Lefty to lefty. Big looping slider in there for a strike. McInerney's been on that pitch all night. Another slider looped down the left field line. It'll hook foul, and it's 0-2. Lee led off the inning with a single, then Stahl reached on a fielder's choice. And the runner, Lee, was safe at second. So no balls and 2 strikes on Walton. McInerney fires. Wow. So 1-2 on Walton on a very nice pitch from McInerney that just missed. Pitch. Center field. Hit well. Castillo back is there. He's got it. Runner at second. Lee tags. He'll go to third. Walden is retired, and it'll be up to Chase Weissenborn.
Number 28, Chase Weissenborn.
So the Potters down to their final out. Weissenborn, since pinch hitting in the 5th, he's 1 for 2, doubled and struck out. There's a strike, going 1. Stomper pitching has struck out 13 batters tonight. McInerney responsible for 5 of them. Swing and a miss. Stahl steals second, but it's 0-2, and the Potters are now into their final strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Stompers with a 6-1 lead. In the inner right center field, that's a base hit. That's going to go into the gap. That'll score 2. Weissenborn on his way to second. He's going to try and go to third. The throw from Handren is on target, but it's a bit late. It's a 2-run triple for Chase Weissenborn, and the Potters have drawn to within 6-3.
Now batting right fielder Brandon Motherall.
And now all of a sudden with that one swing, Potential tying run is in the on-deck circle. Motherall takes outside. McInerney gets a swing and a miss. Motherall is 1 for 4, doubled in his last at bat. Has struck out, flown out, and grounded out. And it's 1-2. Potters again down to their final strike. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Up and away, 2-2. The deuces are wild. Runner on third is Weissenborn, the 2-run triple. McInerney trying to finish off 3 innings out of the bullpen. Breaking ball lined. That's a fair ball. Down the right field line. Weissenborn scores. It's an RBI double for Brandon Motherall, and the Potters will send the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, first baseman Justin Olson.
Olson 0 for 3. Flew out in his last at bat. Pitching coach Mike Nunez out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. So a little bit of life into that third base dugout. Three hits in the inning. Olson walked in the first, flew out in the third, grounded out in the fifth, flew out in the eighth. As Nunez will head back to the first base dugout. So another left-handed hitter due up, Justin Olson. Stompers clinging to a 6-4 lead. There's a strike. Olson has 3 home runs on the season. Although he's hitting just 161. And once again, Potters down to their final strike. Gavea playing behind the runner. Motherall at second, just to the left of him now. Slider! Just missed. It's 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. McInerney delivers. High. 2-2 the count. Stompers had a 5-run lead entering the 9th, and now some tense moments. Got him! And that's the ball game. Stompers survive A 3-run top of the ninth by Lincoln, and they get the victory tonight, 6-4 over the Lincoln Potters here at Arnold Field on Pride Night. So a good win for the Stompers Ball Club. They get their second win in CCL play, and they're going to celebrate here in front of the home fans. Christian McInerney goes the final 3 innings and records the save. And the Stompers move to 5-5 on the season. These two teams will do battle once more tomorrow at 6:05 at McBean Stadium. You can find that on the Sonoma Stomper Radio Network, and you can find that on StompersBaseball.com. For all of us here at Sonoma TV and the Sonoma Stompers, I am Michael Barabalt signing off. Once again, the final score: the Stompers 6 and the Potters 4.
You are watching a production of Sonoma TV, brought to you in part by Maya Restaurant, Yucatan spirit in the heart of Sonoma. Located on the historic Sonoma Plaza, this local favorite delivers the vibrant, unique, spicy, and delightful flavors of the Yucatan in a comfortable and exciting dining environment. A temple of the best tequila, cocktails, laughing and dancing with friends and family. Maya is open for dining in, takeout, and pickup 7 days a week. More information, 707-935-3500 or visit mayarestaurant.com.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by
The Schoen Group, located on the beautiful Sonoma Plaza. The Schoen Group is affiliated with Sotheby's International Realty. Our goal is to be your realtor consultants and representatives for many generations to come. For information and guidance regarding wine country real estate, you may contact us at 707-933-1515 or by visiting schoengroup.com.